Yo, what up? I'm back at you. It's me again, Mike Cardi. We about to get Yo, what up? I'm about to get all the way up into damn power. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on up in this fucking series, and this episode did not disappoint. Of course, it's always a dang on loops and turns and, you know, plot twists in this whole thing. 50 Cent, you are doing a damn good job by damn putting this show together, and I have been hooked ever since I damn watched the very first motherfucking episode. Let me just tell you that right there. You already know what happened last episode. Tyreek fucked up the whole damn Dre assassination deal and all that, and he damn gives the tip. Dre gets the hell out of there and murders one of the Italian boys and all that, and pretty much Tommy got some splaining to do this whole damn episode and everything. So before we get into all of that, I gotta give a shout out to my family, my subscribers. Love you all. Thank you all so much for just being here with me. We are almost at 500 subscribers, and I just thank you all for just, you know, sticking it out and all that. If you have not subscribed to my car TV, please get all the way up into the damn channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and also feel free to comment respectfully. Alright, so boom, let's get all the way up into the dang on shit. We start this dang on episode off with dang on Tommy's boys. They at the damn shipyard, and they pretty much trying to dang on go make sure the drop is good and all that for the Chicago landlord and everything. Pretty much they get off the damn boat and everything, and who they met with? The Jimenez boys, and they like, okay, what the fuck are you doing here? This is our motherfucking deck. Get the hell on. So they like, alright, let me walk the hell off. As they about to walk the hell off, they try to pull out their piece on the Jimenez, and boom, they get oozed the fuck down. Okay, so that's how we start the whole episode off. Damn, the Jimenez boys dropped the damn people off in the fucking ocean, and they pretty much left at the damn float as a dead person. Okay, so boom, let's move right along to the damn next scene. We got Tasha. She pretty much at the house. She's pretty much crying right over Raina's bed and all that. You got Ghost and Tyreek in the house. They pretty much, you know what I'm saying, grieving in their own little way and all that. And you know, pretty much Tyreek walks in the room, is like, you know, Mom, you know, is anything that I can do or whatever? You know what I'm saying, are you alright? And Tasha's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm good, you know, as she walks the hell on now. So this is pretty much how the whole episode starts right here or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. Tyreek showing, you know, concern for his mother and all that, and you know, he knows what the hell he did, and he put his sister in that situation. I'm pretty sure he had some type of remorse, but I really don't know what the fuck his whole stance is in this whole situation. Like I say, Tyreek, you know, you got a lot of motherfucking explaining to do, and you really being a fuck ass nigga at this point in time right here, and I'm really not feeling you or whatever, you know. But we gonna see what your whole plot is. Maybe you want to be the one that damn gonna get the revenge on every damn body. I don't know, since you the little baby ghost and all that. Boom, let's move right the fuck along. Dang on, Angela is at the office. She's pretty much meeting with the dang on other dang on attorneys and stuff, and you know, she's bringing up the whole case of the two people that got murdered at the dock, and she's pretty much putting the whole case together with these people, the Jimenez brothers, and you know, and trying to figure out what's going on with them. And so she pretty much lets them know that there's been 86 kilos that was confiscated, and they're pretty much waiting on a ballistics report to come back. And at this point in time, you know, John Mock is like, you know what I'm saying, don't worry, you know what I'm saying, all criminals talk. And Angela, she gets to thinking, because she's like, okay, I'm wrapped up in some shit, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of has this like little blank stare, and like, okay, what if somebody links somebody back from me and Tyreek shit and all that, and the whole Ray situation? So that was her little stare off in the little space. So like I say, it got her to thinking right there. So boom, let's move right along. Dang on, Tommy is at Ghost house, and pretty much Lakeisha, she's fixing breakfast for everybody. She done made some pancakes, and at this point in time, you know, Tommy's reminiscing on Raina and Tyreek, and pretty much how he's the godfather and stuff, and he pretty much changed their diapers and watched them grow up and everything. And Lakeisha asked about the whole secrecy of Tyreek and the whole situation, and Tommy's like, you know what I'm saying, it's best that you don't know, because if you don't know nothing, you ain't got to answer no damn questions or answer to nobody or whatever. At this point in time, Ghost comes in or whatever, he's looking for Tasha, and Keisha's like, no, I really don't know where the hell she is. She just said, I'll be back, you know, she went out somewhere. So, boom, let's move right the hell along. We find out where the hell Tasha went. Tasha was with Angela at the little diner and stuff, and she's pretty much like, does anybody know about Tyreek or whatever? Like, Angela's like, I've done all that I can do at this point in time. I'll find out more, and then you give me some damn information. So she left Tasha with a homework assignment, for her to dang gonna find out more details from Tyreek and Ghost. So that means Tasha's gonna have to go private. Nobody telling her shit or whatever. So boom, let's move right along. Dang on Tommy, Ghost, and Kanan, they pretty much meeting up out in the little alley and stuff like they usually do, and they pretty much trying to figure out what went wrong, with the whole Dre situation. And Kanan's like, my boys was in place, and next thing they told me that Dre took off running and stuff. They heard some gunshots popping off, and they thought that Dre was done because they thought the Italians had handled the situation. And pretty much we already know that ain't the damn case. Dre smoked one of them and injured the other one and took the hell off. So Ghost pretty much like, well, who the fuck could have warned him? And I'm like, Ghost, it's your punk ass son. Shit, you should have damn known something was going on. You already know Tyreek on some fuckboy shit. His alliance is still with Dre and stuff. So, like I said, you already had to have figured some type of situation out. That's probably why you look back at him at that damn funeral in the last damn episode. Because you probably like, okay, what the fuck you done did, But, or maybe it could have been one of them looks like, are you alright, son? I don't know. Like I said, you gotta look at that damn Tyreek side the fuck ways, because he on some old fuck nigga shit right now. Anywho, let's move the fuck along. Pretty much, dang on the trio, they get to talking about the whole cards and how they got them, and Kanan's like, I used to see people get these in jail and stuff, and pretty much Ghost like, it's the Jimenez, and Dre handed one to me personally and all that. And at this point right here, the Chicago landlord pulls up with guns pointing all at them, and he's like, Tommy, what the fuck is up? What really went wrong with the whole deal, whatnot, the whole 86 kilos, which is worth $2 million, that whole botch deal. Pretty much at this point in time, you owe me $2 million, Tommy. Straight like that, because I could kill you right now, but, you owe me $2 million, and I thought we had an agreement that you wasn't going to be fucking with Ghost no more, but I see you can't leave him alone, so since you with him, Ghost is in on the fucking deal too. And who is your little friend right there, Kanan? Oh yeah, he's in on the deal too, because he's guilty by association or whatnot. Y'all need to make sure y'all get my motherfucking money back or whatever. So that's what's going on right here, with the whole situation that happened at the first beginning of the dang on episode. So pretty much Ghost, he's pretty much tripping out, because he's like, how we gonna dang on take down the Jimenez boys or whatever, and we ain't got no inside man at this point in time. All of our whole situation and our whole sneak attacks have always been by inside man. And at this point in time, Kanan's like, we gonna get Dre. Dre gonna be our boy. He gonna lead us to where the fuck we need to go with this whole situation. At this point in time, Tommy's like, that's a brilliant ass fucking idea, Kanan, right there. That's some brilliant shit. So, boom, let's move along. Dang on, Dre meets with Diego, and pretty much, he's talking about the whole deal that went wrong. Meanwhile, he's fucking, because Dre walks in on him short stroking some dang on one of his hoes or whatever on the dang on wall, and he's pretty much talking to him at the same time like, dude, what the fuck really happened with this situation? He told Dre or whatever, pretty much letting him know, like, I know about the whole botch deal and everything. I'm sorry about that. This is as he's nutting up in the damn girl. So pretty much he tells Dre about the whole new deal and everything, and you know, he tells Dre that he needs to make up for the new money, and also you're gonna be one of the ones running the whole new club deal that we got going on, you know, with the Jimenez club. So, you know, Dre is now being put in a position where he now has to pay back the money or whatever from the whole botch situation, and now he's being put in responsibility for the damn club. So, you know, he pretty much tells Dre, like, I ain't got time for no fuck-ups. And Dre's like, you know what I'm saying, okay, I got you, dude, I got you. So, boom, let's move right along. Dang on, pretty much the attorneys, you know, I think John Mock, he's meeting with the suspect, pretty much just accusing Ghost of killing, at the dang on club, you know what I'm saying? They meeting about the they're not meeting with the suspect, they're all meeting amongst each other, all the attorneys, and they're pretty much talking about, you know what I'm saying, the suspect and the killing at the club Truth, and they're trying to figure out where it all went down and how did it all go down, and can we really trust this witness right here and what she's saying, because she didn't actually see anything or whatever. Pretty much at this point in time right here, John Mock, which is the Asian attorney, he's pretty much like, you know, I got a better witness in sight right here, and it's one that I can dang on. If we can get him to talk, he's going to be the one that's going to seal the deal for us. So, boom, let's move right along. We're going to find out who he's talking about in just a dang on moment. So, dang on, Ghost is with, Ghost is with Councilman Tate or whatever, and pretty much they going over the city plan and the whole fundraising initiative and stuff that he has going on, and pretty much letting them know, like, you know what I'm saying, once we get to a certain amount of money raised, you know, we'll be able to break ground in the building and have a ribbon cutting ceremony and stuff. You know, James pretty much wants to help and stuff, and Councilman's like, you know, you got this whole lingering situation with Raina over you right now, and until you get this whole situation figured out, you know, it ain't gonna be good for business and everything, and you pretty much need to get some leads and stuff, and also do a press conference so that you can show the city that you're willing to work and you're trying to bring some resolve to this whole situation. And so, you know, Jamie has to think about it, and you know, I don't know if he's really feeling the whole situation, but he is trying to rebuild his whole image at this point in time right here. So, boom, let's move right along. Okay, Tommy's at the house, and he's pretty much leaving. He's greeted by his uncle, and you know, he takes him over to the hitman's place where he was pretty much hiding out in the garage or whatever, where the other guy was dead, and he's sitting there, you know, bleeding still or whatever, and has not had any type of medical attention because it could possibly put him in jail or put him in a situation or whatever. So has him there, and as they're coming up, you know, the uncle's telling him, you know, how the clinical trials with Teresa's wife isn't pretty much working at this point in time. So Tommy's like, okay, what's really going on with that? You know what I'm saying? And what really happened with the damn deal, and where the hell are you taking me and stuff? So he meets with the guy, and he's like, okay, dude, I've been trying to get in contact with you. This is what the fuck happened. Like, what's really going on here? And the dude tells him pretty much, you know, your dude Dre, he was trapped the whole time. And, you know, we tried to get him, but he shot old buddy, and, you know what I'm saying, he wounded me. So Tommy's like, okay, what the fuck? I need to go speak to Teresi to figure out this whole situation. And, that way we can get to the bottom of some things. Dude, he doesn't want the uncle to call his parents or whatever, because he kind of wants the whole situation to kind of die down. He doesn't want his parents to know what he's into. So I'm assuming the dude is a younger guy, whatever, wanted to hire hitmans or whatever, but now he's sitting up here bleeding the fuck out and don't want nobody to know about his ass. Anywho, let's move the hell along. You know, this is the life you live when you live in this kind of life. So, got Proctor, he's pretty much at the bar, and he's pretty much approached by John Mock at this point in time, and he's pretty much telling him, you know, I'm here because I need some shit from you. You know, if not, if you don't want to provide these details and things of the situation, I'm pretty much going to do everything in my power to make sure you don't get your dang on bar license back and everything. And so Proctor's kind of like, you know, I ain't really worried about this shit, you know what I'm saying? This ain't my first time around the rodeo. And, you know, John Mott's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I dig up old clients and to make sure that they squeal and pull the dang on plug on you about every damn thing that you've been doing and hiding over these dang on years. So, you know, he's pretty much giving him an ultimatum at this point in time, and he also threatens Proctor's daughter, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, I wonder what you would do without your daughter, or some shit like that, or whatever. So at this point in time, Proctor's like, okay, dude, you got me fucked up, but I got you. So we move right along. We're gonna see what happens with that whole scene. We got Tasha and Ghost. They pretty much at the house, and they pretty much are talking about Tyreek's relationship with Ray and everything. And at this point in time, Tasha tells Ghost about the press conference that Councilman Tate wants him to do, and has suggested to kind of continue to clear their name. And pretty much, you know, Tasha's like, fuck all that. Is there any damn body else that knows some shit about Tyreek that could potentially put him in jail or whatnot? And I need you to be finding out that information. I need you to go ask Kanan whatever information that he knows at this point. So, you know, she also inquires and tells, you know, Ghost about sending Tyreek off, you know, to that private school at this point in time. So, like I say, they having their own little issues. You know, Ghost and Tasha, they haven't really been feeling each other, you know, for a while now. But they are still trying to grieve as parents and get through this whole thing and piece the whole thing together, while at the same time protecting their son and their family and everything. So that's one thing that I do like about Tasha, because Tasha is ride or die. She all about the dang on family and everything. And Ghost, he gonna do what he gotta do to protect the family too. Even though he was fucking around with Angela ass, he still do what the fuck he gotta do to protect the dang on family. So boom, let's move right along. Dang on Dre, he pretty much is talking with Chris, and Chris is one of his boys or whatnot, and he's pretty much letting him know about the new Jimenez deal, drop deal, and he wants him to be there. Meanwhile, Cristobal, he walks up, and he's talking about, you know, getting a hit out on Lorenz, which is, I want to say, one of Julio's boys or whatever. And so, dang on, he tells Chris, you know what I'm saying, you know, Dre at this point tells Chris, you know, we gonna get him, but I want you to wait for the call, because we gonna get his ass the right damn time, or whatever. So, pretty much, Cristobal is like, you know, he's kind of hesitant about the whole situation, because, you know, he doesn't really know if it's the whole right move for Dre at this point. But Dre is like, you know what I'm saying, trust me, motherfucker, I got this shit. We gonna take his ass out whenever the time is right, okay? So, don't you worry about it. I got this right here. So, you know, Dre, he's kind of falling into his little role where he's kind of like a little mini Ghost, Kanan, and Tommy at this point in time, where he's the top boss motherfucker distributor, and he's a shot caller. But I'm not sure if he has the mental capabilities to stay, you know, ahead like that, you know, in my mind or whatever. He's still learning, but he was up under good understudy. He was a good understudy up under Kanan and Ghost, if you ask me or whatever. So I think that they taught him enough, but I think that some of his, you know, you got to be quiet about some of the moves and shit that you're making. What I get, you know, I don't think he should have told Chris that. But anywho, let's move right along. Dang on, Ghost and Kanan, they're pretty much asking about Ghost is with Kanan. He pretty much asking about other links to Tyreek and Ray and all that. And, you know, at this point in time, Kanan's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it is a dude. His name is David Struthers or whatnot. And, you know, I'm not sure if he's dead or not, but he was there that was supposed to be with the whole deal with Tyreek and Ray and all that. So, like I say, him, Brains, and all that, they was all linked together. So, at this point, he kind of tells, you know, Ghost, like, you know, I don't think you really got to worry about your son, Tyreek, because Tyreek, you know, he made for this shit. He better than your ass was at this point in time, you know, so boom, you know, Ghost, you know, he really ain't feeling that shit or whatever, because he don't want his son to be wrapped up in that life. But, like I say, you know, the apple don't fall too motherfucking far from the damn tree, Ghost, okay? So let's move right the hell along. Dang on. John Mott, he pretty much meets with the lawyer which is Tasha's new boo, the black guy. I forgot his damn name or whatever. And he's pretty much trying to get him to dang on speak on the whole Proctor situation and why he is not part of Proctor's character witness case and all that of him getting his bar license back. He's pretty much assuming that he knows some shit about Proctor. And at this point in time, he slaps him with a damn subpoena and was like, you know what I'm saying, I know you don't want to be there, but here we go. You're going to show your ass up there and you're going to damn take a damn oath and you're going to testify against his ass or whatever. And I dare you to lie or whatever. So, boom. Like I say, we're going to move right along. Dang on Ghost and Tasha, they pretty much in Raina's room at this point in time. And Ghost pretty much tells Tasha about the whole David Struthers dude. And how he could possibly be linked to Tyreek with the whole case and everything. And at this point in time, you know, they start talking about sending Tyreek off to school. And, you know, this is a really emotional time for Ghost because this is Ghost's first time being in Raina's room since she was killed or whatever. So, you know, he's trying to deal with that whole struggle and stuff. And, you know, at this point in time, Tasha springs on him that there's going to be a grief group at the church or whatever, and she would like for them all to attend or whatever. And at this point, Ghost ain't really feeling the whole grief group because he's like, you know what I'm saying, nah, I'm going to deal with this on my own. You know, pretty much how most men are. We want to deal with grief and things like that and on our own time and all that. But I understand what Tasha is because Tasha has had to remain silent throughout this whole situation. And she really hasn't had no kind of voice, not even at the motherfucking funeral or say so in how her own daughter was buried. So, boom, I feel her on that. So, let's move along to the next dang on scene. Dang on Angela, she's pretty much at the dang on desk and whatnot. And remember that phone that she gave Tasha? At this point in time, she gets a text from Tasha and pretty much like the dude's name is Brains or whatever. So Angela pretty much researches Brains' name, comes up with some shit or whatever. At this point in time, her boss walks in. It's like, you know what I'm saying, we need to have a meeting. So Angela's, you know, she's orchestrating the whole meeting because it's about the whole Jimenez thing, scheme and all that. And she pretty much is like, you know what I'm saying, we got a hit on the gold gun that was found at the crime scene of the two men that was killed at the dock or whatnot. So the boss right now at this point in time, like, okay, we on to some shit right here. If we close this whole dang on deal, we all gonna get damn promotions. All of y'all gonna be riding high to the damn top. So, like I say, they all about to dang gonna kick this shit into overdrive because they trying to get their promo. And like I say, Angela, she's holding her damn own by keeping all the evidence and linking all the parts with this shit or whatever. So, let's move right along Tommy. He's pretty much at the jail. He's meeting with his father, Terezi, and pretty much starts talking about, Terezi starts talking about his wife and how, you know, the clinical trials aren't working and stuff. And he pretty much tells Tommy, like, don't you reveal, you know, that, you know, you are our son or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you're my son, because they would kill her quicker than anything or whatever. And, at this point in time, Terezi starts to read Tommy and is like, you know what I'm saying, you know, why you didn't tell me about the whole dang on deal that was going down? I know it went wrong, and you just need to dang on be ready for whatever punishment that Wesley has for you or whatnot, because, you know, it's coming, and I don't want you to try to run from it. Just dang on take it and be a G about the situation. And he lets Tommy know, like, you know, next time you going through some shit like that, you need to pretty much come to me first, you know. So, boom. Let's move right a dang on long. Proctor is in court with John Mock, and pretty much, you know, this is like the whole hearing for Proctor to get his dang on bar license back so he can be able to practice law again. And Proctor's kind of like, you know, this is all some bullshit right here, you know. And meanwhile, you know, the whole panel, not John Mock, the panel that he was in front of was questioning him about his relationship with Ghost and Tommy and all that. And they just pretty much dragging him all the way down through the mud at this point in time. And they start asking him about why some of his witnesses came up missing, you know, prior to the whole case and stuff. So Like I say, Proctor has some explaining to do at this point in time, but he weasels his way out of it, you know, with some old clever shit. Then they start asking about why he changed his name, because his name used to be something else, and how his old name was linked to a bunch of criminals and stuff way back when and all that, some gangsters, and he pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not associated with that and everything. So boom, as that's happening, you know what I'm saying, he think he getting all scot-free. They bring in dang on Tasha's boo, the black lawyer, and pretty much, you know, they start asking him about ethical situations with Proctor, and you know, they asked him, you know, do you think that he was an honest lawyer and stuff? And that's when he goes into this whole, you know, passion over ethics speech and all that, and he's pretty much, you know, not discrediting Proctor, but he ain't giving Proctor the credit that he deserves, or he's not defending him the way that, you know what I'm saying, I think that he should, being the fact that they were partners and shit or whatever. But like I say, this whole thing set up by John Mock and the whole bar and everything is pretty much to discredit Proctor at this point in time. So pretty much Tommy, he's pretty much with his dang on uncle, and they go back to visit the wounded guy, the wounded hitman, and pretty much he dead at this point in time, you know, because they bring the medical examiner, and, you know, Tommy's like, you sure? You know, he's like, no, his ass is dead, okay? So Tommy, you know, is pissed that the uncle had told Terezi and stuff and all that, and he pretty much like, you know, I had no other damn choice, because pretty much, dude, you way out of your damn league. I don't know what you used to doing, but you way out of your league with this whole situation right here, and you don't know what the hell Wesley ass can do or whatnot. So the boom, let's move right the hell along. Dang Dre, you know, boys in the car. This is Chris and Spanky. They pretty much in the car, and they see Lorenz walking or whatnot, and they like, oh, that shit, they got that motherfucker Lorenz right there. So Chris like, we about to go get this motherfucker right here. Dre want his ass dead. I'm about to go get him right now. Fuck all that. So he tells them Spanky to damn U-turn or whatnot. They ain't gonna U-turn, pull up on his ass, damn shoots his ass in broad daylight or whatever, and boom, spins the fuck off or whatever. And I'm like, oh damn, you done fucked up the whole shit or whatever. You supposed to wait for the damn call with Dre, but motherfuckers wanna be antsy and shit, and that's what the hell you get. So boom, let's move right the hell along. Dang on, pretty much dang on, Ghost and Tasha, they at the support group for parents and dead children, and they pretty much are sharing stories and stuff, you know. And Tasha, you know, at this point in time, she wants to share her story, but Ghost is like, nah, you know what I'm saying, what's between us is between us, and you don't need to be talking amongst these dang on people. And at this point, you know, one group member, they actually share a whole story about a drunk driver killing their daughter or their son or something like that, and you know, they kind of resonates with Ghost, and you know, he wasn't feeling that whole situation. They pretty much revealed that they had no kind of resolve with it, and like I say, they were just kind of hurt by the situation. So they leave the whole support group, and Tasha, she's pretty much pissed, because she's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I need to talk to somebody. I need to get these motherfucking emotions out. You know, you got me sitting up here and all this or whatever, and I really need to get this dang on shit out, okay? Point blank in the dang on period, you know, and I can't take it no more on the inside. So boom, at this point in time, dang on Ghost, he gets the call from the councilman or whatnot about the dang on press conference, and you know, Ghost like, you know, Tasha ain't feeling the whole press conference, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do to get her to dang on, you know, go with the damn flow, because this is what the hell we need or whatever. And you know, he got his own little agenda and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, Councilman Tate, you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of about over your motherfucking ass, Lorenz Tate. Let's just go on and put that motherfucking shit out there. I'm over you, bitch, at this point in time. But like I say, or whatever, we gonna see what your whole damn role is with this shit or whatever. Pretty much he's trying to run for governor. That's pretty much what his whole role is. But I don't like the way you stringing Ghost them and shit along, but I understand you trying to help him rebuild his image, but it seems like everything you doing is a motherfucking publicity stunt, which is like most politicians or whatnot. Like I say, most of y'all motherfuckers out there trying to damn get publicity and all this shit right there, and I'm over his whole motherfucking role. Just everything about motherfucking Lorenz Tate in this role annoys the shit out of me, besides the fact that he fucking looks good as fuck. Okay? Him and Ghost. Okay? If I hit this motherfucking camera one more motherfucking time. Anywho, let's move right the fuck along. Dang on Angela. She's pretty much at the office, and she gets a phone call from Jamie, and meanwhile, she's talking to an intern, and the intern is congratulating her on how, you know, she has pretty much did a good job of staying away from Ghost, and, you know, she needed to detach herself from him. You know, meanwhile, Ghost is leaving a message like, you know what I'm saying, girl, I really need to talk to you and stuff, you know, and all the while he's sitting in front of the dang on liquor store drinking him a damn fifth or whatever white liquor that he got in that damn bottle and shit, looking like some kind of wino or something. Anywho, let's move right the hell along. Dang on, pretty much, Chris, he pretty much tells Dre and Cristobal about killing Lorenz. And they like, what the fuck? Like, really, dude? Like, you done fucked up this whole dang on thing. This is supposed to be some incognito type stuff. And pretty much, you know, we need to not let the Jimenez boys that this went down by one of y'all, one of my damn boys or whatever. So they pretty much like Cristobal like, we need to do something away with these motherfuckers and get rid of these damn boys, Chris and Spanky, because like I say, they some fuck ups and they done pretty much put us in a damn situation at this point in time. So Dre meets with these two outside, or at least Chris, because Spanky isn't there, meets with Chris outside and pretty much like, you know, dude, like, I'm the head nigga in charge at this point in time. You do what the fuck I say. You done fucked up some shit at this point in time, and pretty much, you know, I got to go do damage control on everything that you have done or whatever. And Chris like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like, I knew you was a fucking lame dude. Now you acting like you big baller shot calling, and like Dre's like, hell the fuck yeah. Like, what the fuck, dude? Or whatever. So, boom. Dang on, Kanan, the whole time, is sitting in his car across the way seeing this whole conversation with Dre. So he got his eyes on Dre the whole time and seeing his whole team and what's going on and where they meet. So, like I say, everybody's zooming in on Dre, and this whole little season looks like it's going to be fixated on trying to murder Dre ass, which his ass need to be capped or whatever, because I'm not feeling your motherfucking ass this damn season, Dre, period. I wasn't feeling you last season either, whenever you was pulling all that fuckboy shit too. Anywho, move right the fuck along. God dang Angela and Tasha, they pretty much meeting at the diner, and they talking about damn brains and big country, and pretty much, you know, Tasha's like, you know what I'm saying, do you know if they had any kind of dealings and stuff or whatever? Well, not Tasha, but Angela's kind of like, do they have any kind of dealings, you know? And Tasha's like, I don't know. I've given you all the fucking information that I fucking can give you at this point in time or whatever, like, for real, for real. You know, I don't know nothing else, and, you know, I can't really give you nothing else. Well, you know, at this point, Angela's like, you need to find out some more damn shit. Okay, so boom, let's move right the hell along. Dang on, Dre and Cristobal, they pretty much meet, and they pretty much meet with the De La Torres or whatnot, and I think this is Julio's old boys or his whole little crew or whatnot, and pretty much the dude takes on Lorenz's murder, you know, after they pretty much had convinced him, like, you know what I'm saying, you know Lorenz was murdered and you did that shit, right? He's like, yeah, I did it, you know what I'm saying, we down, you know, we ready to go, what's really good. So, he got him a whole little alliance with the Torres boys and stuff, and they pretty much down for the dang on cause to take the rap for the whole Lorenz situation and all that. So we're going to see how they play out into this situation. So boom, let's move right the hell along. Dang on Kanan, he's pretty much meeting with his boys, and he's letting his boys know, like, look, dude, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting here rocking with Tommy and Ghost ass, but the minute some shit pop off or whatever, I'm dang on getting in good with the Italians, and I'm gonna dang on take over Tommy's shit or whatever. He ain't gonna even see what the fuck coming. So Kanan on some dang on fuckery or whatnot. He on some dang on snake shit, and he just trying to get in good with these motherfuckers to see how he can dang on snake his way and get on top. Everybody trying to dang gonna get the power. Everybody trying to be on top, and that's what I really love about this shit or whatever. Y'all always got to be like 10 steps ahead or whatever. Each one of these damn characters, and that's what I really love about it. So boom, let's move along. Dang on Tasha. She meets with Tyreek at the house, and she's pretty much telling him about how she's sending him off to private school and stuff, and how she's about to be headed to a press conference and everything. And Tyreek pretty much is, you know, remorseful, talking about how he blames himself about Raina being killed and everything. And Tasha pretty much tells him, like, I know about brains in big country, and you know, they're pretty much dead. And Tyreek, is there anything else that you need to be telling me at this point in time in regards to Raina's death or whatnot? So at this point, Tyreek is like, you know what I'm saying, nah, I pretty much told you everything. He's like, you know, sure, have you told me every motherfucking thing, Tyreek, for real? And he's like, you know, I've told you everything. So, you know, his ass is a motherfucking compulsive. Like, you can't trust this little punk ass. Anywho, let's move right the hell along. Dang on Councilman Tate, he's at the press conference campaigning on behalf of Raina's death. And pretty much at this point in time, Ghost puts Tasha on the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and speak Tasha. So Tasha speaks out, and she's pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, I feel responsible. Ghost is responsible. You know what I'm saying? The whole community is responsible for my daughter's death because y'all all let us the fuck down or whatever. So she's finally had her little chance to, you know what I'm saying, air out her frustrations and things like that. And it was really nice to hear from Tasha or whatever, but like I say, you up there putting on airs for the dang on camera, and you know the whole damn time your son did this motherfucking shit or whatever. But I get it. You had to do all this shit for the damn camera. Anywho, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to protect your dang on family. That's what I like about Tasha, but I wouldn't have got my ass up there. Oh, first and foremost, you're not going to put me on the motherfucking spot. And secondly, I'd be damned if I'm about to be damn sitting up here trying to create a damn lie on the damn podium and shit. No, but their whole life is about creating lies and shit, so we get it. Anywho, let's move right the hell along. Dang on. John Mock, he's pretty much speaking with, you know, Angela Valdez's boss or whatever. And at this point in time, they realize that Tommy and Terezi are father and son. And they're trying to figure out their whole relationship and why Tommy is now making frequent visits to Terezi at the prison. Alright, so boom. Dang on. Tommy, he meets with the Italians, Wesley, and he's pretty much telling him about the whole 2 deaths and what went wrong and stuff. And Wesley like, you know what I'm saying, I understand all that shit, but now the deal is at 50%, and you now owe these families restitution for the damn killing of their damn child, because this shit is on your damn back. So Tommy agrees to the situation, and you know, he pretty much, you know, lies. Is like, you know, I took care of the motherfucker that did all this shit or whatever, and you know, the uncle vouches for him and stuff. So at this point, you know, Wesley's pretty good with the situation. As he walks the hell off, damn, Wesley, not Wesley, but damn, the uncle punches the fuck up out of damn Tommy in his damn mouth 2 times. It's like, dude, don't you ever have me motherfucking lying for you again. For real, for real. You need to tighten your damn shit up or whatever. And I did everything that I would and I could to protect you, because I told Terezi that I would do just that while you out here. But you can't be doing no fuckboy shit like that, and I can't be taking up for you in that kind of dealings or whatever. So boom, let's move right along. Dang on Tasha, you know, she is pissed at Ghost for pretty much putting her on the spot for doing that damn speech. And like I said, I wouldn't have got up there and did that shit or whatever. Especially I wasn't going to be able to say all the shit that I really wanted to motherfucking say or whatever. And I think the perfect time for her to speak might have been at that damn group, so that she could be able to vent what she needed to vent out at that point in time. But Ghost held her back, and he saved that whole speech for this dang on press conference. Anywho, let's move right along. Dang on Angela, she's pretty much at the damn precinct, and she's connecting the whole dots with the Jimenez case and all that, and reveals that pretty much Diego is back in the States or whatnot, and they don't know who the dang on girl is, which is his sister. She's also Jimenez too, or whatever, with the baby. They don't know what their whole relation and stuff is and all that. So, like I say, damn, Angela's doing her motherfucking damn detective work and all that, and we gonna see what she digs up out of the motherfucking woodworks, because you know how the fuck she does, okay? Anywho, let's move right the hell along. Damn, Dre, he's pretty much at the new Jimenez club or whatnot. He sees the girl, and the girl's like one of the little waitresses or bartenders or whatever. And she's like, you know what I'm saying, Diego wants to meet with you or whatever. He's over there in VIP, go holler at him. So he's pretty much like, you know, I commend you for all the stuff that you have done and everything. You have done a fine job, and I want you to go fuck one of my hoes in the bathroom. And at this point in time, damn, Dre is like, nah, I don't want to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? He's like, take her ass in the bathroom. So he's in the damn bathroom trying to talk the girl out of not, you know, getting no coochie or whatnot. And the girl's like, look, we got to fuck, because he's going to be checking my pussy in a second, so I ain't really trying to hear what you got to say, or whatever. Something got to go down up in here. So he decides that they ain't going to go ahead and short stroke her or whatever. And meanwhile, Diego walks in and is like, you know what I'm saying, it's my turn to watch you fuck. So Dre's embarrassed or whatever. Maybe because he won't putting it down or whatever. And he runs the hell up out of the damn bathroom. So anywho, dang on, Angela, she's at the office or whatnot. She gets a phone call from Ghost. And Ghost is still trying to dang on get in touch with her. She sends his ass to voicemail as usual. And at this point in time, Ghost is still sitting outside of the dang on ABC store drinking his liquor. He sees the guy walk out or whatever. You see him take off his damn chain. Ghost, that is, takes off his chain. And then all of a sudden, he starts to follow the guy and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know it's not cool to drink and drive. And the dude was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck out of here. He was like, you know, did you kill, you know, a little girl, a little guy, you know, about 6 months ago? He was like, yeah, I don't fucking remember who it is. At this point in time, he just starts fucking juking his motherfucking ass and stabbing his ass in the motherfucking mouth, like in the damn chest and shit. Like I say, it was a whole bunch of shit right there at the end. Ghost on some revenge shit or whatever, because he don't really know how to harness his anger with dealing with Raina being killed and everything. So he's out here doing some old crazy stuff, and plus on top of that, that story resonated with him because it's an unsolved story or whatever, and you know he's dealing with some unsolved stuff too and mysteries with his own damn daughter's death too. So like I say, that's my whole review on damn Power. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe, the like, the share. I'm sorry it took a little bit long, but not really too damn sorry, because I had to get all the motherfucking details out of this shit. I hope you all just enjoyed this, and stay tuned to My Car TV. Alright, love you all. Love you all. Bye.